This is the expanded video that explains the optimized critical task calendar report and how to navigate to it. For a shorter version of this tutorial, with only minimal explanations and no navigation, select the Quick Start Optimized Critical Task Calendar video. Normally, you would review this report by starting with the workflow navigation or selecting this report after you activate the Run Optimization simulation template. I will start with an overview of the Optimized Critical Task Calendar report and will then walk through the navigation. There are 3 tables in the Optimized Critical Task Calendar report displaying the optimized results. This information provides you with the optimized sequence of tasks to undertake on a day-by-day basis and the recommended number of work hours to optimize your financial results. This report also displays from the ideal sales cycle the best practices, words of wisdom, and advice at the task and stage levels to help guide you to these optimized results. And I'll just scroll down so you can get a better look at all of Table 1. In Table 1, we see the number of task records in the report. We see that it identifies the salesperson responsible and also identifies, throughout this information, the Run Optimization simulation scenario. And within that, we see the name of the opportunity strategy selected and the description. And we see the name of the task prioritization strategy selected and also the description. And now we look at these last 3 sections, which are part of the task prioritization strategy. The maximum number of tasks at the highest priority is the maximum number of incomplete tasks that Time to Money can schedule to run at the highest priority opportunity before inserting an incomplete task from the next highest priority opportunity. The maximum number of sequential opportunities is the maximum number of next highest priority opportunities that Time to Money can schedule to run before returning to the next incomplete task in the highest priority opportunity. And finally, the maximum number of sequential tasks, the maximum number of incomplete tasks at the next highest priority opportunity that Time to Money can schedule to run before returning to the highest priority opportunity. And we'll scroll down so you can get a better look at Table 2. Now what we see in Table 2, it identifies the name of the client, the name of the opportunity, the stage in the task, and the task overall percent priority. It indicates the date when the task is predicted to start and the date when the task is predicted to be completed. We also see the total number of work hours required still to complete this task and a prediction of how complete the task will be after this number of work hours are done. And finally, the recommended number of work hours to be done on this particular date. And now we'll scroll down to the third and last table in the Optimized Critical Task Calendar. And we can see that for every stage and for every task, there are words of wisdom. And this information is basically provided from the Ideal Sales Cycle template. And if no information was provided in the Ideal Sales Cycle template for words of wisdom at either the stage or the task level, then as we can see, this particular information is blank. This completes the description of the 3 results tables of this report. I'm going to scroll back up to the top of the report. And now I'm going to click on the Workflow tab to start the navigation process. This navigation process is the same as used by your internet browsers. Now the default approach is to hide all information messages on the screen by starting with No in the Select Messages field. And you'll see that this choice is on all Time to Money workflow screens. At any time, you can display all information messages, including the discussion of how to navigate through a workflow by selecting Yes. And I'll just scroll down to the Best Practices Workflow selection. And selecting any choice results in Time to Money automatically navigating to this workflow. you must not click on the Submit button as noted in this warning at the bottom of the screen. And this navigation applies to all workflows. For this demo, I'm going to select the Run Simulation and Review Alerts and Reports. And we can see that Time to Money has displayed your selected workflow home screen in a new tab. And next, I need to select from the pull-down menu the individual module that I want to activate. And so for this demo, I'm going to select Prioritize Critical Task Calendar. And we can see that Time to Money has displayed the Optimized Critical Task Calendar report in a new tab. You can get a PDF copy of this report by clicking on the PDF button in the right-hand corner of the screen. You can log out from Time to Money when you have completed your session by clicking on the Sign Out menu item in the upper right-hand corner of all Time to Money screens. After reviewing this report, if you wish to continue this session, scroll up to the New tab and click on the return arrow to return to the selected workflow. And in this demo, you would be returned to the Run Simulation and Review Alerts and Reports workflow, where you can select another report to view. This completes the expanded video that explains the Prioritized Critical Task Calendar report and how to navigate to it.